Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Luke. Going to do a quick little camera checky look-see thingy. I just invented that. I know, right? Okay, so the a7r4 has been announced. Right now, I believe in New York or somewhere, they're doing a press event for the a7r4, the predecessor to the a7r3 by Sony. I'm going to look at some of the key features real quick. Sorry for the terrible video, the shaky nature of all that. Just whatever. Okay, so this is the world's first 35 millimeter full frame, 61 megapixel, two back illuminated XMR R CMOS image sensor with latest generation Bond's X image processor. Blah blah blah. What that means to me is that back illuminated sensor is going to make your images a little bit sharper, a little bit brighter. You're going to be able to see more, which is great. However, I'm just keeping it real. The A7Rs have always had a really high megapixel count on their cameras. For a wedding photographer shooting 61 megapixels, I don't think this is your wedding photographer camera. I just don't, because I shoot like 35 to 40 weddings a year, and I shoot with the 1DX Mark II, which has got like 21, 22 megapixels. Those files are great to edit. They look fantastic. They're wonderful. I've got a couple of shooters that actually shoot with the A7Rs, and I've had to edit some of their photos in Lightroom, and my goodness, those are some heavy files to edit. You can get it done, but it makes your computer choke, and if you don't really need that high megapixel count, then you shouldn't do it. But if you need it for landscapes and things of that nature, yes, you would want it. Right off the bat, 61 megapixels is kind of overkill for a wedding photographer's camera. This is just coming from a wedding photographer, okay? It's got 15 stop dynamic range at low sensitivities, resulting in smooth, natural gradations ranging from deep shadows to highlights. So with that 15 stop dynamic range, you're going to be able to bring out the highlights. You're going to be able to bring out things that are maybe a little overexposed, maybe a little underexposed. I don't see the 15 stops of dynamic range doing that much more than maybe the A7R3. It will be better, but will it be crazy better? We'll see. High-speed continuous shooting up to 10 frames per second. That's pretty cool. I can't remember off the top of my head what the A7R3 did. However, I think it was kind of close. 10 frames per second for a 61 megapixel camera is pretty awesome, especially if you're shooting in RAW. This says with full autofocus AE tracking for approximately 7 seconds in full frame mode. So you get 10 frames per second in 7 seconds, approximately 7 seconds, 5 in full frame mode. Okay, maybe. So it's not greater that much as far as getting continuous shooting, but it's okay. 567 focal plane phase detection autofocus points, 74% of image area, and 425 contrast AF points. So contrast autofocus points is garbage. Always has been for video. It's just pure crap. However, phase detection AF points covering 74% of image area, that's pretty awesome, especially for video. It's fantastic. Your debut of real-time IAF for movie recording, that's a big deal. That's a game changer. I didn't know that. This is right off the top of my head. I'm just seeing this as fast as you guys are seeing this. That means that for movie recordings, you're going to get IAF, which is not perfect, but Sony's done this for a while. So if they're getting eye autofocus for video, that's a big deal, especially for autofocus people. I know Canon does dual pixel autofocus, not phase, face detection for the video, and that's amazing. However, man, that eye focus, woo, it's very nice, very nice. Canon's got it on their cameras, but they're just not as good as Sony. Trust me. It features an APS-C crop mode, delivering stunning high-resolution images, 26.2 megapixels. For weddings, that will be better. However, you're not using the full frame, so why would you buy a full frame camera and shoot crop? Yeah, wouldn't be a good idea. 5.76 million OLED True Finder, electronic viewfinder with outstanding detail, brightness, and contrast. That's a big deal. It's going to be great. Mirrorless cameras, that's the future. I mean, that's simple as that. Upgraded connectivity and operability, including high-speed Wi-Fi support. With Sony cameras, there's never been a really big problem connecting to Wi-Fi. It's pretty phenomenal. So anything they do more or upgrade, it's going to be better. Professional 4K recording. This is the video specs. 4K movie recording functionality, including full pixel readout with no pixel binning in Super 35 mode. S-Log 3, fantastic. HDR workflow support. Yes, 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 please. I don't do a lot of video, but my understanding is that that's great. XLR microphone adapter. I think you can buy that for it. Additional enhancements to the body include an improved grip for button layout for improved control with compact, lightweight body. So the grip is going to be a little bigger, which is great. It's better than the a7r4. This is a great camera. Looks the same as the a7r4, pretty much. Pretty much. It's got upgraded dust and moisture resistance. I don't know if there's like a sheet that comes down the front of the sensor when it goes into when you take the lens off, like the EOS R does. That would be great, because I've seen Tony and Chelsea Northrup talk about that. They have so many issues with like dust getting on their sensor and creating spots they have to clean up in post. But that's one of the things I want to talk about. Like, when you have to clean things up in post, I understand it looks better, it fixes the problem, but why should you have to do that when you can just develop the technology to fix that? Just saying. The big game changer for me, if I was a video shooter, I would say in this camera, is the real-time IAF for movies. That's amazing. And also, there is no recording time limit for your video. Ooh, this is bad. Just like the other alpha cameras, you're going to get the same old 8-bit 420 internal recording. Yeah. Not a lot of, you don't get 10-bit, I don't believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, that's about it. Anyways, that's what I see off the top of my head. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I think this is a great camera. Is it a necessary upgrade per what I've seen so far for photography people? I would say no. But that's just my thoughts. Now, as far as video goes, I don't really have a dog in that race. I don't do video that much, but yeah, that's it. Have a great day. Hope you like this video. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But are you excited for this camera? Are you a Sony shooter? Are you a Canon shooter thinking about making the switch? If you are, let me know. Anyways, have a great day. Have fun. Get to shooting and do some video too.